In 2019, it didn't make it out of committee. This year, it made it out of committee, but it didn't make it to a vote. When do you think this will surface again? I mean, this is crystal ball time, but what does the future look like for this rent control issue?
Well, I'm glad you said crystal ball, because it's like I sort of have two minds on this. There's sort of two divergent paths we could go down. The first is if you take the facts as they are in the current rental market in Chicago, there's a couple of things. One, I saw a stat that in 2020, rent prices were actually down by 12% in Chicago. And so if rents are going down, it would be sort of common sense that the urgency behind capping rents wouldn't be there, right? I mean, if rents are going down, it shows that the market is working. Inventory maybe for rents is going up, and you don't need legislation capping rents. The other sort of factor that has me feeling positive that, maybe it's not going to come back is, first of all, you have the fact that it didn't get enough votes to get called for a full vote, right? So sometimes when that happens, if something goes for a vote and fails, or if it can't get enough votes for the full vote, sometimes that just causes the issue to sort of go away, because, members, leadership, the entire group kind of goes, well, okay, it doesn't have the momentum behind it. Maybe we've got to shift strategies. The last thing I would mention that makes me somewhat, optimistic is that the House and Senate, the state legislature, passed an affordable housing omnibus, is what we're calling it. It was this big affordable housing package the last day of session. And my hope is that that does some of or all of the right things. I mean, it's not going to fix affordable housing overnight, but that it does a lot to actually bring new affordable housing units so that, this topic of rent control kind of goes off the agenda. Now, that being said, here's why I'm pessimistic, and I think that it might come back, is it's a really easy sell, right? It's a political topic. If you've got a bunch of voters, if you're a representative, you've got a bunch of voters who are complaining, my rent's too high, I can't afford it, I'm going to lose my place. It's really easy to say to them, well, let's just pass a law capping rent on those evil landlords, right? So as long as you can get mileage out of that, you're probably going to keep sort of beating that drum. So that's my pessimistic side.